My name is Johan Böhm. I'm a research director at the IGBMC in Strasbourg. I'm currently the chair of the WMS Prize Committee since last year, and I will still be the chair for 3 more years. And our main job is, of course, to give the awards. Decision making is always difficult, simply for the very simple reason that we have a very big number of very good candidates. Overall, we are distributing approximately 30 awards for the young talents, so there is many positive things that we give back to the talents.
My name is Ricardo Gali. I'm originally from Chile, so I did my bachelor there, but then I wanted to do research. So I moved to the Netherlands and I did my research master there.
My name is Tina Duong. I'm a research physical therapist and I direct the outcomes and research development at Stanford University.
I'm Juanma Fernandez Costa, and I'm a postdoctoral researcher in the Institute of Bioengineering of Catalonia in Spain.
So my name is Judith Reinhardt. I'm from Switzerland, from Basel, and I work here at the University of Basel at the Biocenter.
At this conference, I presented our work on functional and diagnostic test to distinguish between recessive and dominant variants that cause calpainopathy.
For the past 2.5 years, I've been a PhD at this lab. So I'm doing muscle research, mainly fundamental research with a bit of a translational towards the clinic. In congenital myopathies.
I work on mouse models of a specific neuromuscular disease, a congenital neuromuscular disease, which is LAMA2. And we are trying with these mouse models to understand the disease and also to develop potential treatments.
The idea of the awards is to reward young people. We want to motivate the young people to stay in the field of neuromuscular disorders, and we want to reward them, of course, for the great work that they did. Because we have very big number of very promising talents in the field of neuromuscular research, and the awards will help them to stay in the field, but it will also help them to be part of the community and to know the people that are working in the field of neuromuscular disorders.
Winning a prize at the WMS was for me a very big surprise, and so first somehow like, oh wow, what happened? And then next, it's actually, when you think about it, it's a huge honor, because then you realize that people from the field recognize my work. And it's also great because like when you do research, you do this often somehow alone or with the team you're working, and then when you go outside and to present it to other people, you realize that they see the work you are doing and also see the strengths and can give you input of this, and this is a great honor to see this.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Actually, it's my first award, also the first time presenting. Apparently people really liked the presentation, so they thought I deserved an award, so I got a diploma, but also the book from Victor Dubovitz.
I was shocked, especially since I got it via text. So I really wish I was able to be there in person to receive it. I think it was really rewarding because most of the outcomes research I've done really have been in the SMA population, and I do stick with or very highly motivated by the needs of the population. So this speaks volumes to the need of it, and we're hoping that with the publication of some of our work that we can get better access for adults around the world and not just within the US.
I think that is so important. I'm very happy with this prize because I think that it will have our work will have more projection, no? Internationally, because well, you can go to an international meeting and explain your work, but well, the audience is so limited, no? It's the people that are in the Congress. But when you receive this kind of prize, I think that well, the people that is in the Congress put more attention on your work first, and then you have this kind of interviews, and you you are in the news of the web pages of for example, the associations. Here in Spain, there is also the Duchenne Parental Project Association, with which we collaborate in this project, and they are also so happy to with the prize, no?
WMS, the conferences, is always my favorite conference of all. So I love to come to the WMS, and I think that most of the other people also have a very big preference for the WMS because it's what we call the WMS family. Networking is extremely important, and this was the idea of Victor Dubowitz, who always said that research is made in collaboration because we do all very different things, but also very complementary things. Some people are detecting genes, others are working on the cells, understanding what is happening in the cells, others are developing therapies. So all these things really fit together and go together and are very complementary, and this is the major event for people working on muscle disorders to meet with this very complementary expertise.
For us, was very important to go to this Congress because our institution is a technological institution in which there are engineers. I am biologist, but the profiles are very different here. But we don't have this close contact with the clinicians, and from my point of view, we have to merge the things because the clinicians knows the need of the patients. We have some technologies that could be useful, but we don't know if they are useful. The clinicians don't know that these technologies exist, no? So we have to match and start to know us, no? And this kind of Congress, for example, the World Muscle Congress, I think that is a good scenario to do that.
It's always great that there are some discussions ongoing at posters. So people come to see your work that have expertise on this. And in my field, this is also, then people come there which also do basic research on this disease, but also a lot of clinicians. And they have questions about my work, but what is especially also nice for me is that they can tell me some questions which I have to the clinicians.
It's the one meeting where you have a whole bunch of people who love neuromuscular. It's a very focused meeting in a large conglomerate of neuromuscular diseases. And I think it benefits me because my research, even though I got the SMA award, I am very interested in a lot of neuromuscular diseases and involved in myotonic dystrophy, Duchenne, limb-girdle, Charcot-Marie tooth, and so FSHD. All of these, there's not a meeting that you can go to in which you do get the updates and get to collaborate and speak to other colleagues that have that kind of insight.
You actually get to meet a lot of people. You get to interact. You see the late-breaking, the most up-to-date research possible, and there's a lot of time to interact and exchange ideas. I think it's a perfect balance of a clinic, research, and personal touch.
If you have an idea or you want further insight, it's the best place to get the experts to be able to provide you the input to really move your thought or your ideas forward.
Presenting a poster is not only showing my work, but also to have the chance that some people come to see my work, which can answer some of the questions which I have to these experts.
I would absolutely suggest to do it because if you have an idea or you want further insight, it's the best place to get the experts to be able to provide you the input to really move your thought or your ideas forward.
The best thing is to reward the young talents, to see that they deserve the awards and that they're happy to get them, and that I know that with this award it will help them in their career and they will very probably stay in the field and become collaborators.